Esports, I feel like they're still gonna go for that split strategy, go for the car play, and just move around or circle around the Pochinki area. We're in Gremlin Esports, as well as the players coming from RRQ perhaps are just right there in the middle. But for sure, Persija Evos will definitely land whatever it takes in Yasnaya.
Ooh, okay. So far, if we base on at least the first Erangel, didn't see like big clashes in any of the compounds, but because of this kind of fly all the way down south, there could probably be a clash in the middle. Get
Perhaps.
vehicles.
Yes, and there would be a tremendous amount of loot so far into the northern region. Of course, if you would want to maybe play the game a little bit passive during the first initial stages, perhaps get everything that you need first before you get into any conflicts or battles. But let's see what these teams are gonna do as they now make their way towards their favorite spots. We are gonna determine in just a few seconds at which of these areas will be the point of impact.
Okay. Oh, speaking of point of impact, yes, we forgot about Clash inside military base. So 4MV and the Infinity in another round inside military base, and the fight started. And at the end of the day, one team might go down.
Oh yeah, you are right, Circle. But just look at here, we got Dog. Even without any weapons at hand, he just had his nade, and he actually threw that one, perhaps to keep the players at bay, to buy some time to go to this building and actually pick up the weapons that he needs. But the kill feed is lighting up. Genesis Esports, RRQ is going head to head as we speak, and both of the teams are losing members fast.
Oh, okay. Oh, but for playing as a trio, all right. So a starting disadvantage for them, unfortunately. But they still need to take this fight though. But the Infinity, with 21 NFT, being knocked out by Cercia and Persija Evos as well, losing to G.
I believe the fight is happening just right there in the middle. But of course, we're going to go back to what is happening so far right inside the military base with 4MV. But I guess we're going to transition into Rrq Esports, of course, as they make their way towards Milta. This is also a good spot wherein you can find some pretty good loots. Okay, and Rrq Esports, of course, will try to take advantage of that one. We got Rrq, Earths. He gave up that Dasha and actually went for that buggy instead, but you do Alliance. Oh my goodness. RRQ has been eliminated. Oh my god, are you kidding? Are you really kidding me? Is this a joke? Are you guys playing with me? Just tell me the truth. Come on.
I've been waiting for the reaction, I'm like quiet just to see how Red Queen will react, so yeah.
He never even saw the kill feed. Oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, by the time the camera's over, it's like, just to rub it in that says that, you lost. But speaking of losing, 21 NFT might lose one player here, but not sure will come in and he will lose as well.
Oh yeah, I mean Rrq Esports, I think pretty much they will advance to the next zones with a complete set of players, because Megamind is now being revived by Shopper over here. But of course, he needs to be extra careful inside the game to not get tagged once again, because he will bleed faster than ever.
Ooh, okay. Speaking of bleeding, I am taller, eliminated as well. Wow, Euro Lions, they're not having an off game this time. It's action back to back for them. But 4 Miracle Vibes as well as the Infinity still locked in reach. But at least the good news this time is that these have half of the military base in the circle. They can spend some time here.
Yeah, for Euro Lions, I think they have pulled themselves all together. So that's why they're really doing, perhaps they've had a big breakfast, lunch, and dinner circle, so they are feeling really good. They are feeling the energy to go up against the teams right here inside this tournament. So Can I say the same for Leo Esports? Because they already have one casualty, and now we are left with just 3 players, and they are pretty much scattered around the map. And I can see Boom Esports also just within proximity. Liquid getting a kill under his belt, but of course he needs to be careful. He doesn't have any weapons or like good weapons just yet. He only has a micro Uzi and an M16. And Boom Esports, Yummy, I can see him gathering all the information inside that smoke.
Oh, shots fired from far, and now Nova is still being shot and still being pressured by the members of Boom Esports. He needs his teammates to come pick him up. I don't see any vehicles around him, but we can see the movement from his teammate with the vehicle. Roundup is going to arrive soon, but Nova needs to get a quick getaway.
Yep, Liquid went inside his Tesla over here. Of course, this is one car that is, I feel like can sneak in and attack because it's so quiet, you know, when you guys drive this one around inside the map. But anyway, Yetutai from Leo Esports is now on prone, okay, snaking his way in. Probably would want to get this one player come from Boom Esports off guard and move in for the kill. Now, 4 Miracle Vibes now down to just 2 players up against Team Infinity. Of course, they no longer have the number advantage. And wow, that was a very good performance coming from Apex because he was able to actually put down 2 players coming from Team Infinity.
Oh, wow. Okay, 1 more to go. Can he do it? But looks like he will. Wow. The other member of the Infinity, though, not too sure. But 4MV coming back to the fight in military base.
Oh, man. Apex with a haymaker. Of course, he tried to finish everyone that he knocked down coming from Team Infinity with a punch. Okay, Team Infinity now has been taken out of the equation. That was an absolute perfect performance coming from Apex. I mean, the way that he shut down 3 players all at the same time coming from Team Infinity is something of a best moment for Miracle Vibes. And we'll probably see them, you know, get to the latter stage of the game and perhaps win a chicken dinner themselves.
Ah, okay. All right. Oh, at the same time, on to Yudo Alliance. Adilu eliminated. So now Yudo Alliance off with 2 players, Voki as well as Oleo. So it's hard. It's going to be hard for Yudo Alliance now, considering that there are only 2 players left, but 3rd team still available in the game.
Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. 2 players left coming from the side of Yudo Alliance. We've got a Voki over here. Yes, Voki Yo. Was that Voki Yo, Sir Cloud?
That's Voki.
Voki. Okay, so Voki. I just hope that they can maybe pick the right battles so they have a chance to get to the few last zones we have for Erangel match. But so far, it's going to be a struggle for the team. It's going to be a big challenge since they only have like 2 players left. But let's see what Skylight's game is going to do here. Mr. Borrow has a higher ground advantage. He spots 1 player, but I'm just not quite sure if he were able to actually put that player down.
Well, it's a struggle for Boom as well because they only have a player left and there's going to be a 2. And he's like on the northern side of the circle. But now for Star Gaming, they're sieging down this compound. Okay, with the DBS in hand, AJ, can he pull it off? He's circling around. The nade from Liquid will not connect onto the AJ clean, but AJ still 50% health left. The short range nade!
Oh, man.
AJ will lose the fight.
He should have let go of that nade and pulled out his DBS. Then he could have a chance to put down that player. Now it's up to No Fear right here, but I don't think it's gonna last though. Leo Esports is now on the attacking side. Mr. Borrow trying to defend himself, but unfortunately, it was just too much firepower for Mr. Borrow right there. Now Skylights Gaming is already out of the game.
Oh, Skylights Gaming eliminated without a single point this time. So this will put them at number 13 at least until other teams catch up onto them. But Misery finishes off Ichi from Genesis Esports. And now Pasija Evo, they are going on to the next target, which is West, and even West is taken out.
Why do I feel like I have the caster curse tonight, Sir Cloud? Ah, man. Anyway, brush it up, okay? Shake it off, right, Queen? Let's get back to the game. Procedure Evos, 2 elimination under their belt. We only have 1 casualty for this team, so of course, it's going to be a little bit of a disadvantage considering that there's a lot of okay, not a lot though. We only have like BN United as well as Rrq Esports and Gremlin Esports, who still has a complete set of players. Same thing goes for Team Secret.
Ooh, Team Secret now. Still a full squad, so good. And they have a compound of their own. I believe they're somewhere in the middle of the circle as well. They'll be all right as long as they can defend this compound from any incoming teams.
Yes.
So far, I don't see any other teams close by. But we do have one dictator on the other, well, not a literal dictator, but you know what I mean. I guess everyone's just going to be putting their ground for now.
Right. So 2 players left for 4 Miracle Vibes. 2 players left. Same thing for Yudo Alliance. 1 player left on the side of Genesis Esports. So, man, I don't know how they're going to survive this match in Erangel with, lacking firepower. BN United, full squad. This is one hard hitting team, so I hope you guys don't come across the BN United as you choose the next location for your team. Same thing goes for Rrq. I think, you know what, Rrq wants to really make up for the lost point so far from the previous matches, and they are here to prove a point.
Ooh, 4MV, lot of players. So East is still caught on the outside of the zone, and he has trouble. Now, BN United is gatekeeping the bridge.
Yes, you're right. And it looks like majority of the teams will then head on to the northern side. So that would be the entry point. So it's really going to get congested in just a few minutes, Sir Cloud. But we're going to witness first a battle happen between Leo Esports and Rrq. Now, Leo, I can see they're cooking up that nade. Leo, okay, so they are all inside this house right here. Shopper and Ertz together in one position going up against this Yetu Tai coming from Leo. So, oh my goodness, Yetu Tai now finds himself down on the ground.
Oh, Shopper with the DBS charging in on the members of Leo on the other build. He has infiltrated this building. Nova with the nade in hand. Nova prepping it up. Nova passing it in, but it's going to be Shopper coming in from the side with the DBS. He evaded the nade, but look, Nova naded himself down.
Well, like what I said, Rrq Esports is here to make a point. That was a good show eliminating Leo Esports, but you know what? The fight is not over just yet because Liquid is still alive and kicking. But you know what, Rrq Esports, man, what are you doing? Why are you so far? Come here, go back to the lobby. And to the lobby he goes.
Leo Esports out, and now we have 11 teams left with 27 players. And for Rrq Esports on the outside circles, should be for them to get in, but for 4 Miracle Vibes, East somehow survived the dreaded blue in military base, and he made himself to Fairy Pier.
Yes, sir. Okay, but I think, you know what? There will be a squad that would be challenging 4 Miracle Vibes in just a while, and I feel like those are the players coming from Voin of Bulls, but BN United is also headed towards Fairy Pier, if I am getting my read right.
It's going to be Voin to Fairy Pier, so I don't think we know that someone's there though. So really for East, he will keep quiet since he's the last man standing for his team. He'll be for placement points unless he sees a clear opportunity.
Even if he sees a clear opportunity right here, Sir Cloud, I don't think he can be able to actually eliminate all of the players coming from Voin Bulls. What he can do is get some elimination points as much as he could. But you know what? Let's see. He was able to put the 1 player down. Okay, he jumps from the balcony, goes straight for the jump shot. Now let's see if it can actually seal the deal as he now continues to rack up some elimination points. But there you go, Voin. He puts a stop on that one. Oh no, we've got 4 MVEs is still alive. Okay, here comes the charge. Pulls out his M416, do a massive spray down. Was able to inflict that damage, and Voin Bulls got eliminated at the hands of 1 player coming from 4 Miracle Vibes. Now, how wonderful was that?
Oh, that was amazing. A solo show there for East. But now the bad news for him is that he needs to cross the road into the circle on the north side. And that is going to be his toughest challenge so far. Yes, he has a build, but I think he has to make that slow rotation and then allow it to be distracted with each other.
Good execution coming from Ease. That was a good clutch. One player coming from Rrq Ryu was able to put down not one, not two, but three players coming from Voin Bulls, and that is the power of catching your opponents off guard. And now we've got Yudo Alliance, Sir Cloud, the next team to be eliminated out of Erangel. And now, ladies and gents, we're down to just 9 teams and 22 players remaining. We're the 4th phase at the circle with 2.5 minutes before our zone closes in.
Okay, speaking about zone closing, I'll be interested to see East will overcome this kind of circle. Not that the zone is closing and will be up of him unless he gets into it. But for Rrq Esports, taking the high ground, taking advantage point, just gather information on where all the other teams are at. But for him, maybe he doesn't know that the Procedure Evos is on the other side, but Procedure Evos misery shoots warning shots to Rrq Esports, not allowing them to come any closer.
Rrq Ryu already out of the game as well, but it's okay. I mean, East was able to put up 7 elimination points, or like maybe 3 elimination points under his belt, but as a team, they were able to do 7 points, you know, before they all went back to the lobby. And now 8 teams remaining. We still got BN United, we still got Boom Esports, Rrq 21 NFT, Gremlin, Procedure Esports, Team Secret, and that last player remaining coming from Genesis Esports.
And at the same time, East was eliminated by the zone, unfortunately.
Oh.
So, yeah, he didn't make it. He didn't make it. But anyway, valiant effort. I mean, that was the best he could do. But clutch inside Rrq, that will be remembered.
Yes, sir. But anyway, we got Copier over here. Okay, inside this warehouse, all alone, all to himself. Procedure very near where he is staying, but Shopper, he called the attention of Procedure Evos, probably saying like, hey, if you want some action, come and get me. And now Procedure Evos, of course, trying to get more information before they get into any fights, so they know that there's a squad right up behind them. So this is now the cue, maybe, to change a location.
Okay. But speaking about changing location, now some teams don't really need to change locations. CMF, GSM, still with the high ground, and this one of prime positions in this kind of, unless the circle moves away completely. But at least for now, the circle is kind to them. But I can see that Procedure Evil scouting around this area, trying to get the information on where exact opponents are at. But hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen, as the circle will close, and who will be favored by the circle? And here it is, Procedure Esports in the middle of it.
Oh man, I just hope they have enough cover there, Sir Cloud. I feel like it's pretty much open. But anyway, we've got a Team Secret coming in from the southern side, BN United, perhaps on the southeastern sides, but pretty much now that we've seen, you know, the map overview, a lot of the teams actually sticking to the edge of the circle. Nobody wants to really get into the middle other than the Procedure Evos. So every team would then be pointing their guns up against the Procedure. Now, cool! Oh my goodness, that was a good spot. Boom Esports now has been eliminated thanks to Procedure Evos.
Yeah, I mean, if I could surprise against the chicken dinner, it would be. And now Procedure Evos has company in the area. Team Secret has arrived. Luxy will be now, as well as Luxy. The twins currently out. Team Secret just pushing in and winning in this area.
Yeah, it wasn't even a good position, you know, for Procedure E-Force, and I don't think Lux is going to make it. I mean, he is already bleeding out there with no teammate whatsoever to revive him. And now Team Secret, coming out of nowhere, has taken this position so far. You don't want to be right in the middle of Quarry because you will be then exposed to a lot of angles. But we still have one more player coming from Persija, so there's still chance for those of you fans out there. That last player, I believe that Rosemary, he's very near Cersei, coming from 21 NFT. And also, Rrq Esports is, well, he has a very good spot so far. I mean, no pressure just yet to go down, but it looks like the fight really will head on to Quarry this time.
All the way down south onto Quarry. And Team Secret will be there. They should be okay for now. They have a decent spot to play with. Popping out smokes just to be sure that their backs are covered. As Rrq Esports on the other side. But now BNU is on the move. Playing by the high ground. That is prime position now. To get away open just on top of them. But they're not moving in just yet. Probably information. Gathering the information needed before deciding whether they took the fight or not.
Yes, we just have to give some spotlight onto our top 5 fraggers. We got, you know, Ertz coming from Rrq. We also got Leo, one from Leo Esports, 4 Miracle Vibes, which is East, of course, with an outstanding performance. And I believe I saw Apex, you know, included in the list.
Ooh, okay. So we already got the chicken dinner forks right now. Team Secret. We don't get to see this a lot, but Team Secret as well as GSM currently at the top of the forecast chart. But GSM needs to win this fight against Rrq. Looking good for them as they will get the first knockdown.
Okay, all right. A conflict is about to come into play. We got Gremlin Esports again with an SKS. Okay, this is, I mean, this is like the first time I saw someone use an SKS. But yes, he is inflicting some kind of damage to the one of the players coming from Gremlin Esports. And now Shopper making his way very near Rowdy. He pulls up his Scarlet and got the job done. Now Dictator goes down as well at the hands of BN United this time. But look at that, 7 elimination points coming from Rrq Esports with 2 casualties. Most number of kills goes to Earth.
Oh, here we go. The circle. It's for the teams from the northern side. Rrq Esports might need to fight their way to get in, but BN United will be the one to stop them. As BN United gets 5 elimination points right now, dominating this round.
All right, here we go. 7 teams remaining. 6th phase of the circle, ladies and gents. The teams now making their way in, trying to get the best position so far to take out their opponents in this crucial situation. Now we got Team Secret circling around the warehouse, gathering information, whether or not there is a player probably just hiding. But of course, you know, that player is not moving at all. He doesn't even want to move any muscles. So just in case any of the players coming from Team Secret pushes in, he would have that element of surprise and perhaps, you know, take him out as well and gain that elimination point. But so far, Persija, Misery, so that's Misery. Misery is right inside that warehouse, just keeping it cool, not moving at all, and, you know, with the best trigger discipline.
Oh, but this is going to be bad for Misery as Team Secret has control of the circle, just waiting for Cersei and Misery to show themselves, and that's it. Look at an open space between them and Team Secret. Team Secret will definitely have a clear shot.
Oh, Misery, everybody wants to be his enemy. But of course, you are in a survival game. I mean, this is Battle Royale after all. And Cersei and Misery, that is something he has in common. They're both inside the warehouse, not moving any muscle at all. Probably, you know, not breathing as well to not make any movements. But anyway, we've got BN United with 5 elimination points so far. We got Soas cooking up the snake and aiming towards the Gremlin Esports. He throws that one, but of course, not inflicting any pain so far, not inflicting any damage as well. Goes in for that second nade, and down goes a memo on the hands of Soas of BN United.
Oh, there you go. Only 1 elimination after all that action for CMS GSM. But now, for 31 LP Esports, Cersei, the only one standing, and Cersei will lose the fight to Misery. As Misery will be happy to pick up that point. And they'll be out at number 6 with 0 elimination points down to the top team.
Well, Cersei lost that fight just like the way that she lost that crown from Game of Thrones, of course. That's not relevant, but let's get back to the game. 5 teams remaining, ladies and gents. A break from BN United cooking up that nade. One of their players is currently knocked down. Max has popped off the smoke, of course, to conceal their position a bit, to give time for the rest of the team, of course, to do a little reset. But the situation we have right now, 4 teams remaining, and we got Rrq Esports probably going up against a BN United before they can even step into the safe zone.
Yeah, I get the reference. So, anyway, BN United now has high ground against Rrq Esports without a vehicle. The vehicle's been blown up as well. Oh, and Shopper, speaking about blown up, he's been blown up by Posh. The high ground with that nade, and now us. He is the last man standing, but he's trying to stop us from coming in.
Oh man, Rrq is not looking too good. He is a little bit confused whether he will go for the save or will he engage. But anyway, okay, it looks like he has a little bit of time to save his teammate over here, as Rrq Esports now trying to battle it out with the rest of Team Secret. They also have one player that's currently knocked down, but whoa, with a wonderful nade coming from Soaz. Rrq Esports has now been eliminated, and we're now down to just 3 teams remaining and 9 players alive. But just look at the elimination points as well. 9 elimination points goes to a BN United.
Wow, Team Secrets, the full squad has a good chance, but BN United will reset as well. But for GE, they out of this for now, as the last member of GE is right in the middle of the circle. Now it's between BN United and Team Secret.
Yes, sir, here we go. Nades, a lot of them being thrown right now. We've got Team Secret over here. Down below, of course, BN United right up there. They have a high ground advantage compared to Team Secret, but of course this is a battle of nades. I can see a lot of fireworks happening so far, Sir Cloud. I mean, you don't want to go in and get closer because there's a big chance they're gonna be hit by a nade, and down goes one of the players coming from Team Secrets. Now the defense has already been broken, and now this is the right opportunity for BN United to actually swoop in and collect those kill points.
On to Team Secret now. Team Secret only one player that's active at this moment. Withdrawal been knocked down. Helton, the only man left for Team Secret, as BN United is charging on. They want to finish up the job. And BN United now unstoppable with 10 elimination points. Whereas for Team Secret, Helton left. Team Secret, Helton gets a knockdown to Porsche. But now, BN United is coming in. Could Helton hold on to his ground? So far, so good. Can he pull off a clutch here? But it's just much more in the handle.
Oh my goodness, this 2 teams already opened Pandora's box, and now Pandemonium has already started. 2 teams remaining, BN United versus Genesis Esports. Oh, what a comeback. But you know what? For the side of Genesis Esports, Sir Cloud, we only have 1 player up against 3 more players of BN United. So man, this is a great disadvantage, but you know what? 4 kills is not bad at all, and maybe, you know, coming in at second will then add up some more points to Genesis Esports. But 75, a whopping 75% goes to BN United of winning this encounter.
Yeah, whatever happens, it's still going to be Genesis Esports' best finish so far. And there you go. Max gets the tap onto that last member of Genesis Esports. So what's going with the pan? He wants to pan. Come on, man. But anyway, things going to stop BN United from getting this chicken dinner.
Oh, man, the disrespect. Killing your opponent with a pan, with a melee. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, but you know what? We are here to have fun. After all, this is a PUBG Mobile. This is the one game that we are all gathered this evening to witness just how amazing these players.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.